Yeah, sorry everybody. I had to just pause this video real quick. Hi, happy Sunday. I hope today is restful and or productive for y'all. I'm sorry that I'm late. I got distracted by a couple other things that needed doing before I got on, and then I really got distracted by those things before getting on, and that's how we wound up here. We can probably get at least an hour, possibly an hour and a half. But we're gonna have to, we'll see how it goes. Judging you because I've never done anything like that before. Clearly not. Absolutely. Alright, let's get going. Okay. So, last time we were streaming custom robo, which would have been last Sunday. I swear, every time I say I'm gonna start on time, I don't, and then I cry. But, well, not every time, but it happens a lot more often than I would like that I don't make it on time. But yeah, we were in the middle of the grand battle. And in particular, particularly, yeah, we got stuck. Well, not stuck, because we finished it, but we were not able to get the score that I would have liked because the battles that they keep putting us against are a little rough. But also high cackle. Basically, I wanted to do really well in these battles, and I'm not because they're hard. We are basically in the post game of custom robo. So yeah, basically the computer battle is just really annoying because you have to get a relatively high score in order to get the proper trophy, and I was not having a good time with that. So we will probably have to come back to that one at some point. Placing some art so I can probably keep myself out of the small art block. So yeah, rather than continuing to bang our heads against that, we're gonna come try out the battle tournament over here. So, Adel, how goes the battles? With this big governmental push to spread custom robo activity, all sorts of people have been starting up robo battles. Anyway, I'll be your guide for this particular tournament. But, like I said, I think a lot of the competitors here are amateurs. You pretty much dominate everyone here, so new rules are in effect for this tournament. For the first time, we're going to use tag battle rules. Basically, it's just 2 robos against 2 robos. The difference between this and an ordinary 2-on-2 is you You switch robos during battle. That way the battles still seem like they're one-on-one. When you're able to drop the hit points of one of your opposed robos down to 0, you win. Remember though, even if your inactive robo still has HP when your active one falls, you lose. When you want to swap out your robo, just press the Y button. You can't swap again for 7 seconds. Swap out its robo at HP levels below 150. Your robo's HP will increase to 150 within 10 seconds. It only applies to your inactive robo. Okay, cool. I got it. Each person uses 2 robos, you can use any parts. Alright, bet. You'll probably pick up the basics of tag battles against me. So you want to start? Okay, let's go then. Alright. Excellent. Alright. Oh, cool. I can even just double up and use... So I can just use the same one twice. Miku, I could have sworn that you've been here when, hi Stubby. I could have sworn, Cackle, that you've been here when, 250,000 points for gold trophy. I hate it here. When Marcia's been on screen. But everybody says that. It's like Miku. It's like, yes. Most time ever in this game is light-skinned fuckboy, unfortunately. Jeez, I thought my tag battle experience might help me win. Nah, blood. Where's the... Cool, Peregrine, which I am probably never going to use. Since the government wants to spread custom mobile activity, robo prices went way down. That's why I brought one. Yeah man, just the other day, that's why I'm still an amateur. So, are you ready or what? Okay. Awesome! I'm still an amateur though, so take it easy on me. I'm going to use this fucking silly ass combo that a viewer gave me last time, and I'm not going to stop. It's just really funny to me that they let you just use the same, because you can use any parts, they just let you use the same parts twice. Yeah, I figured that I might lose. Still, that was really fun. I'm gonna keep practicing, man. That's good, you should. So, I'm next. Me, I'm just fascinated with these custom robos. The battles are kind of like cooking in a way. When you cook, you mix up all these ingredients and your results can be good or bad. Custom robos are the same, you know? Depending on your parts, your robo might be good or bad. But there's one thing that makes it different from cooking. You can't eat custom robos. Anyway, let's start the match. We have to outfit 2 robos, so let's not waste time. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. I can use 2 robos, no problem. I can make noodles and chowder at the same time, with my elbows. Alright, Don. Sure. Yeah, he said elbows. This is correct. Okay, cool. So it's not the bowl, which is nice. It is still the walls, which means I still have to run its ass down, but it could be worse. Also, hi, Cal. I didn't look at what kind of gun Don was carrying, and this is entirely my own. Is it the stun gun? I'm doing alright. Go. Jamaican curry lamp update. Still cannot find Scotch bonnet. I got peach habanero by mistake, so I'm gonna cut corners and order Scotch bonnet pepper sauce now. I mean, it's not cutting. It's not necessarily cutting corners as long as you have roughly the right thing. I lost. Oh well. Marking up a failed recipe. Next time, you and I should have a chowder contest. Also, hi, Lambert. So, how are you? I'm psyched myself. I'm normally the receptionist at tournaments, but when I interviewed you in that one tournament, I thought to myself, hey, I want to be popular too. That's when I started to use custom robos. I'm still an amateur, but someday I'll be a champion like you. I'll be a superstar. So, let's go. Are you ready? I'm raring to go. Better watch out. When I closed the training gym, I went ahead and trained all by myself. Alright. I should stop playing around and actually look at what each of these opponents are carrying so I can actually guess. Okay, so the Soul is using the Sword Storm gun. Be quickly on the ground, I should probably be able to avoid getting fucked up too bad. Homing Star breaks up after you fire. Okay. And then Wall Pod. Gemini Bomb is for splits. Burrow does that. Standard Pod is that. Alright. It might be fine. Yeah, I'm only 3 battles. If I get lucky, I will probably get a silver. Very easily bronze. If I get lucky, I might get a silver. If I do really well, like basically I have to like get an extreme speed kill to get a gold, I think. All right. Gold, gold is in sight. Actually, I have to do really well on this last one to make it work. Whoa, you really are strong. Hey, but I'm gonna be a star one day, so I'll catch up to you. I like her attitude. Just gonna like to be loosey goosey on certain things. Yeah, makes sense. Hi, Adel. Hey, you're the receptionist at the testing hall, right? Right. I'm Trish. People recommended I try my hand at this custom robo thing, so I did. But I'm really not that great. Still, I have a goal, and that's why I'm gonna work hard. Goal? Yes. I'll talk to you about it some other time. For now, are you ready to fight? Yeah. Thank you for the raid, Shin Dark Shadow. Deeply appreciate it. Let me shout you out real quick. Hi, everybody from Shin Stream. My name is Sean. Call me either that or SJ. I make games, I play games, games make do, basically. This is Custom Robo. We're playing Custom Robo because it's Sunday. I usually chill out. How's Street Fighter 6 going? Who do you play? What were you up to? Are you excited for Ingrid? And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I cannot complain. I started a bit later than I meant to. Normally I start at like 6 p.m. Eastern time, so I'm like 2 hours late. But I got sidetracked by a couple of things. So that's why that turned out the way that it did. I got wrecked by Yato. Oh, he did a long set with Yato. And he threw the hands, huh? It was our first time playing Street Fighter 6. I might have to bully him. Not your first fighting game, I would assume. Just your first time playing Street Fighter 6? Or was it also your first fighting game? Because, like, if he put you in that blender, round start, I'm gonna bully him back. No, I play Tekken as well? Okay. Alright. I don't have to bully him as hard. That's good, then. But it was fun regardless. And no, that's good. That's how you know you had a good time. And that's why, like, lately, for me, for example, like, I have done my best to swear off a rank for fighting games now, because, like, long sets just wind up being much more fruitful. You just get more time to, like, just chill out and absorb what you're doing. Sky. It's gonna be difficult to catch up with them because they're gonna do that. There we go. Don't feel too bad. I was playing Street Fighter 2 growing up, but I was King of Fighters man, and now all I can play only Arena Brawlers like Power 7 and Def Jam. Alright, we got the gold trophy. I rallied near the end and didn't fuck it up. So we take those. So literally the computer battle is the only one I don't have a gold trophy on. Wow, Adel, you're good. Really good. Well, what you think? Weren't the tag battles fun? I'm sure you already noticed, but when you swap robos and one is down, the robo you bring in will be invincible for a short period of time. Yep. You should have told me that before I started. Look, I didn't tell you because your opponents were amateurs. It wouldn't have been fair if you didn't use a handicap. That's true. Research lab. New tournament. I got it. Thank you, Marcia. You're chill. What Lambert isn't saying is that basically he once managed to skim a bonus from his manager by challenging him to a fight in Def Jam, and winning successfully. Hustled the shit out of him. King of Fighters 2003 was my shit. All KOF ends before had stiff controls, in my opinion. I will do it again. Yeah, they're finicky. You just have to be very specific about your inputs. Robo research room, the Holocene research room, the PlayStation room. Pick one. Oh god, there are so many. Hey there, Adel. I see you've been working hard. You've become an excellent commander, just as I thought you would. I figured you'd had enough of normal battles, so I prepared something a little more spice. I call it the Lab Handicap Battle. Deal is you have to fight 2 other commanders. It's a 1-on-2 handicap match. I think you need something that's a little more of a challenge. Should I explain again? I get it. Well, who are your first opponents? Doesn't look like a fair matchup, does it? Yeah, well, it's not. You really don't have much in the way of skill, so there's no way we could fight you alone. I don't want to fight. I feel much comfortable when I don't have to, you know, move. How can you say things like that with a straight face? Moving around's good for you. Man, you're off. Anyway, let's go. Okay, let's get started. Alright, this could turn out terribly, honestly. Phoenix gun. Okay. Claw gun. Alright. I see. That's the Holocene. Diamond fences. Alright. And this is 6 battles, 180,000. Alright. For gold. I see why they put it lower. If this is the way that I think it is, then the other thing I'm going to run into issues with here is that, yeah, and they have full health. Oh, this is some bullshit. Nah, I don't want to do this set of battles right now. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Nah. Yep, I'm gone. Nah, forget it. I'm good. Hey, Otto. Don't you come in here wiggling, fucking raccoon butts at me. After putting Shin Dark Shadow through it. You think I didn't know? Also, hi, Otto. I was nice. Liar. Lab single battle. Hey, they're those burglars. Yes, good eye. It's the same group that tried to rob research lab a while back. Apparently, Z convinced them to help with the lab robbery. Z was supposed to break into the lab while the burglars caused a distraction outside. Their plan was to find that memory erasure device. Oh, I see. But thanks to you, they all got defeated in no time. You were so quick, Z didn't have enough time to break into the lab. I guess their plan wouldn't have worked anyway since you had the memory erasure device. Yeah, I guess that's true. So, you think it's a good idea to let those guys in here? Well, we used that device and wiped out all their memories. Alright, that's a thing that came up last time. The police were like, hey, so this memory erasing watch that you have for plot reasons, when you let us borrow it, we used it on some criminals to help reform them. And I'm just like, this is not how this works. It's not how any of this works. No, 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 actually. This is terrible. Please stop. But they did it anyway, as you can see here. They don't remember anything about the lab. I'm sure they don't even remember fighting. Trust me, it's nothing to worry about. No limit battle rules? No, I understand. Nice to meet you. Ready for a good clean fight? Robo battles are actually really good conditioning work. Yeah, good for the body. Okay, this guy's weird. Using robos for evil purposes is absolutely absurd. I can't believe anyone actually does that. Okay. Yeah, 1-on-2 battles are some bullshit. And I immediately am just like, we're not doing that actually. Six battles with an under 200,000 for gold is not too bad, I think. Yeah, wow. Damn. Whew. Yeah, I got cooked. That's alright. So, like, this build is not meant to be like obviously it has its flaws. So we'll come back to that one in a second. I'm curious. About what the other one is. Why, welcome, Adel. It's been a while. Evil? Nice of you to remember me. How dare you show your face here? You tried to join Z. Huh? What are you talking about? What am I? Wait. You're a criminal too. They erase your memory? Yes, that's it. That's right. They erased my memory. Why does it seem like he's lying? Look, forget about all that stuff. It's in the past. And besides, you better listen to what I have to say since I'm your guide in here. So some gratitude, will you? Anyway, the battle here is called the Lab Bonus Battle. You can think of this as a nice little break from all the other tough tournaments. One commander will partner up with you. You only have one opponent, so it'll be a snap. Basically, it's a 2-on-1 match, a reverse handicap battle. Not only that, but I brought a powerful commander for you to partner up with. Not bad, eh? See, with a strong partner, even a pitiful kid like you has a chance of beating a single opponent. It's getting on my nerves. They couldn't have erased this memory. It's called a bonus battle because unlike other tournaments, you should easily win this one. Evil has they/them pronouns, don't they? I think that's completely valid. Nope, I understand. Good, then let's start. So, who am I partnering up with? You still don't know? Evil himself. Oh, wow. It's me. I'm your partner. What? Alright. Evil chose me because I was the weakest looking researcher. See, Adel? I was thinking of you, pal. That's why I chose him. I'm gonna lose anyway, so let's just get this over with. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go then. Partner confirmed David. Blade, afterburner gun, to green bomb, boost. There has to be a catch. What's the catch? Okay, at the very least, Evil isn't using illegal parts. If Evil is using illegal parts, I'd be pissed off. Probably they counted against me. Yeah, no wonder. I lost. Whoop-de-doo. It's no surprise to anybody. At least it's over. The T-spin got me. Yeah. Evil was looking for the weakest members in the police squad, and he chose me. What an honor. That doesn't sound like an honor. Who cares if it's not that glamorous? It's an honor to be singled out for anything. If you feel honored, then I'm very proud of you, as far as you know. What's that supposed to mean? It's 2-on-1. Not even fair, really. No pressure, though, since I know I'm going to lose. Oh well, let's start. Yeah, let's. This'll be a breeze. Why worry when you're guaranteed to lose? Yeah. Alright. Wow. Incredibly bad luck. I'm just gonna wait. Evil, you dickhead! You literally could have just let them, fucking... Literally, Evil, they were about to, like, start in the actual heat pod area. What are you doing? There you go. I lost. My job here is done. Can I go now? Long time no see. How's life, Adel? Ah, the waiter from Bogey's. Yes, my name is Lloyd. Please remember it. Alright, Lloyd. Can do. So, what are you doing here, Lloyd? Bogey ordered me to come here and help out people. Quite so. I'm a regular at Bogey, so I called in a favor. Are you sure you want me? I'm not too good at this stuff. Of course! Your skills aren't an issue. Why is Evil in charge of all this? Well, I guess we should start. Right, let's do it. Alright. This needs you my ass character for Genichi, please. That's a deep cut, also high sin. Naming history's strongest disciple in my chat? Damn. Oh, Evil fucked it up. I am a connoisseur of what one might call the hood classics. Evil didn't do the T-spin this time. It's fine. Yeah, gold easily, but it's good for the parts. Well, I thought I'd lose, and I did. You're really good, Evil. Of course I won. Adel fought too. Don't you want to compliment him as well? Yeah, amazing, Adel. You're really strong too. It's only 2-on-1. You don't have to praise me. The thing I like about this game is that it does have a commitment to, like, its commitment to its comedy is very real. Yay! Finally, it's my turn. My name's Bubble. I'm with Evil. Really? Your name's Bubble? Yeah, I'm so happy. Since Evil is missing, I thought... Zip it, Bubble! Shut your mouth! I'm sorry, Evil. I got carried away. Evil must have hidden himself when everything went down. I was so happy when you called. I flew in as soon as I could. He didn't actually flap his wings or anything. What a card! Nah, really? Anyway, it's an honor. Getting to fight against the great team of Evil and Adel. Hey, Bubble! Don't compare me and Adel. That's rude to me! Hate this guy. Oh, gee, sorry, Evil. Let's stop talking battle. Finally, let's battle. I'll try to do my best. Yeah, this game, when it's willing to commit to the bit will commit to the bit. Unserious isn't even the word, it's anti-serious. Yeah, and this is maybe probably one of the easiest. I'm gonna go for that, but have fun with your almost blue hair pronouns partner. Thank you, Cackle. Have a good night. But yeah, yeah. Look at that. Eel did one last T-spin for Cackle before they left. But yeah, like this whole tournament is this battle set specifically is really deliberately meant to be easy mode, probably because one of the hardest ones here is in the research lab, where it's an inverse of this, where it's like, yeah, it's 1-on-2, have fun. Bastards. Who did you say was strong, Bubble? You, of course, Evil. Okay, you're excused. What's with these two? So, yeah. I'm your last opponent. My name's Delpha. I'm Evil's top set. Hey, Adel, you should be proud, you know? There's no bigger honor than teaming up with Evil here. You don't have to tell him that, Delpha. He already knows. Look, Delpha, Adel is so honored he's on the verge of tears. No, I'm not. Sorry, Evil. I should have known better. That's okay, Delpha. Let's begin. Excellent. Hey, Adel, you ready? You better believe it. Huh. Evil, best of luck. Alright, we're gonna keep using this meme-ass fisticuffs build. For the 1-on-2 battle, that's the inverse of this one. Okay. Yeah, I did worse in this one, but it literally doesn't matter because the point gain that I got from the other one, the other fights are so high that there's, yeah. Evil, I am stunned. Such battle style, such technique. You, sir, are incredible. Oh, stop it. It's just a game. No, seriously, I was almost hypnotized by your moves. Good work, and you're excused. Alright. Congratulations, Adel, you've cleared the tournament. Of course, I'm sure you realize that you won because of me, but don't you worry about that, okay? Other battles. Yep, skills. And then again, knowing your natural skills, you're probably just about at the limit of your ability. I can't do that long laugh. No thanks. Anyway, so yeah. That's literally probably the lab bonus battle is probably like the easiest fight. Probably the easiest fight out of all of the ones here. And the hardest one is the one Linda came up with, because she's like, oh yeah, it's 1-on-2, have fun. Alright, got a metal bear. Left arc gun. And a star shotgun. And a straight bomb S. And Dolphin Pod G. Alright. We'll look at the 1-on-2 battles a little later because that's going to I gotta like pick a Ray or something for that. Alright, so we've already gotten nailed this first fight, so that's why I'm like matching through it. Alright, let me actually switch gear here and not go for something so like absolutely meme-tastic. Actually, I'm going to keep trying the meme build. I think just with the formula legs, though, it might be a little bit easier to like actually. Yeah, not great. I lost, but at least I tried my best. I don't regret a thing, so thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do real well to try to pull a silver or gold out now. That robot really did a lot. Yeah, that's that robo's charge. I can't believe I'm in the same room as those burglars. Weird. They say their memories have been erased, of course. They don't seem to remember anything. Anyway, I'm your next opponent. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, what weapons do you have? Vertical gun, our old favorite. Submarine, go straight ahead. Look slowly. Dolphin pods arc. Feathers for that. Alright. Oops, right. Ah, fuck. Nah, we're gonna have to mully. Because I am getting whooped. The person who gave me this build did warn me that it is extremely mean-tastic. So like, me getting fucked up is partially it's a function of me not being super skilled, but also I am cheating a little bit by not using the exact robo that they recommended, which is much faster on the ground than the one I'm using. Yeah, let's start it clean, because every time you lose, you do wind up eating a penalty. Let's try it with this setup. Pardon me. So yeah, I really don't know how I'm gonna handle the 1v2 ones, because that's some bullshit. Especially because both of the other robos are at 1,000 life each. I will get more points for getting rid of both of them, but the trade-off to that is that I have to basically then figure out how to survive. I have to figure out how to survive basically getting Zerg rushed by two assholes. Yeah. Maybe the dragon gun would have been better there. I did worse than I did the first time. Damn. Alright. Let's try this setup. Because the knuckle setup is really good for speed kills if you do not fuck it up. Fuckles. Oh right, nope, you were invincible. Why'd I do that? It's not my day. Alright, I did that. Alright. Yeah, I really gotta... Alright. Hey, Rigel. Yeah, alright, I think this should do. I gotta reset the battles, because basically my score going into, basically speaking, my score going into these last two times has been really fucking terrible, which makes it hard. And I want to try to clear these with as many of these with gold trophies as I can the first time, so I don't have to come back and do more. Because so far, at least of the tournaments that I have actively completed, I only have one where I don't have a set of gold. Already. So let's try this one again. I fucking switched pods. I forgot to put back on the right pods to actually make this combo busted. Alright, I gotta retry it. I'll eat the penalty and I should put on the correct pods. If it's once and I do well enough, it should probably be fine. I lose like 10% of my total score now, but this tournament, it's just 6 one-on-one regular battles. It looks like for the lab tournaments, specifically what they did was they gave you what is basically just a normal set of battles. They gave you a normal set of battles, a set of battles where you are on the 2-on-1 side of a 2-on-1, and a set of battles where you're on the 1 side of a 2-on-1. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna eat a 10-point penalty because I retired, but it's fine. Or not 10-point penalty, 10% penalty. So just at least, if I don't make a habit out of that, it should be fine. Alright, so this is the one who's using... Yep. Using the vert, and is going relatively fast, so if I'm slightly quicker on the jaw, it should be fine. Yeah, I just had to get a better set of legs for the ground to approach a little faster. Now that I think about it, I've experimented with custom robos but never controlled one. That's a pretty steep disqualifier then, buddy. I'm your next opponent, and then I'm gonna beat Robo Senses. Then I'll laugh, weakling. I forget to erase this jerk's memory. Why are you looking at me like that, punk? Is it a constant stream of insults? Hey, look, I made talk. I'm a real nice guy, you wimp. Yesterday, I spotted a little old lady and I piggybacked her all the way to her house. No joke. Good for you. You're darn tootin' good for me, you little rat. Don't go thinking I'm evil just because I talk like this. Okay, now we got that straight. You ready, Mr. Wuss? Bring it on, jerk. That's the spirit, you crybaby. Never trust a chef that won't eat their own food. Fair. Alright, let's actually look at the opponent data this time. So, Splendor. Okay, Trap Gun. Okay. Good. Alright. Actually, it was the one that Nick said would be good here. Freeze Bomb. Okay, basic arena. Core data's looking like this. I might make it. If I pop off with like 2 or 3 really good fights, I could probably swing the gold. Piece of cake. You stink, rookie. Yeah. Alright. Time for my plan B then. Where is she? Sword Storm Gun, let's go. Yep, when in doubt, sword storm it out. Yeah, like I have to cook in order to really make it through now. I'm not gonna forget this, cheater. I didn't cheat, though. I had no illegal parts. All I did was just no sword storm. Okay, I'm next. I don't feel comfortable fighting with these thieves. They had a hard time cleaning up the lab after they attacked. Still, I was told their memories were erased, so I guess they've been punished. Anyway, you better get to fighting. You ready or not? Yeah, I'm good to go. You can like walk over the walls. There we go. RTSD. Good job there. I think I'll stick with research work. You didn't do too bad. I am not covering myself in glory here exactly. The burglars were all rehabilitated once we erased their memories. Even so, I'm keeping an eye on them just to be on the safe side. You know, I was at the crime scene when they attacked the research lab. Because of all that hoopla, I was late for my date, and then my girlfriend dumped me. Yeah, not cool. I'd like to give these burglars a piece of my mind, but they lost their memories, and now they don't remember a thing. Not even destroying my love life! I have all this anger built up. What do? Nothing, I guess. Anyway, ready for our match? Sure, I'm ready. Gotta try not to be reckless. What a fantastical depiction of a cop. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to go any deeper than that. I'm just going to make that joke, and we're going to leave that there. What a fantastical description of a cop. Damn, I was also making another joke like that, but I was so happy laughing. Yeah. Mostly because I was just like, I'll make the joke, and I know that if we got too deep into it, we would never get off of it. And I'm just like, we're alright. We're chill on that. Lost the battle, lost the girlfriend. Oh, he even walks over slumped over, and he even looks set. That's an impressive detail. I like that. It's funny. Yeah, so I'm your last opponent and all, but some things on my mind. Wanna know what it is? Yeah, sure. Okay, listen, it's about me and my partners. Why are we dressed up like this? Well, that's because you used to be burglars. I didn't think you'd know. Maybe a good battle will clear some of the fog out of my head. Let's start. Okay, clear head, here I come. This is why I also made the joke. It was halfway of a joke, but it also wasn't really a joke. Why I was like, this is unethical, and you shouldn't do this. And it's a video game. It's a video game, and we don't have to get like that serious about it. But at the same time, I'm like, this is really unethical, and this is not going to solve the problems that they think it's going to solve. But they did it anyway. Oh, I might be cooked. Yeah, hold on. Let's start that one over again. Yeah, the drill gun is very annoying because basically the drill gun, as y'all saw, is very close range. But if it gets shots off, you kind of eat shit. Yeah, so, yep. We'll see if I think I may have just barely managed to get the gold here, but I'm not sure because I got kind of fucked up. Nah, short by just a little bit. Yeah, I haven't switched over again because I'm not confident with like a little raider, but otherwise we're still here. I either did not know or did not remember that the lab actually has a 1-on-2 tournament set, and I fucking hate it, actually. Like, I walked in, and Linda was like, yeah, it's 1-on-2, and you're the one at disadvantage, and I'm like, I'm fucking out of here, actually. This shit's for the birds. To be fair, being a little raider on this map is garbage. Yeah. So like literally like the computer battle and maybe like the 1-on-2 battle are the only two where it's like with the computer battle it's just like I just have to perform better. The 1-on-2 I legitimately have no idea how the fuck I'm supposed to. I know that like the point requirements are lower for gold in that one, make it fair, but I'm also just like, how am I supposed to fucking Alright, hang on. I can't do scumbag tactics against drill gun. It's too much of a pain. I can at least go for the shotgun if I'm gonna do that, but like I can't actually try to knuckle because that range is too short. I can't keep up. maybe for the 1-on-2. I don't know if I'm even gonna try to do the 1-on-2 tonight because it'll probably piss me off. It feels like the approach to that is maybe like I grab like a metal ape or something and try to use the extra health to coast. Excellent. There we go. Much better. Oh, we finally got Linda's favorite gun. You know, it's pretty taxing both mentally and physically. This mask totally screwed me up. It's really suffocating. If I knew why I wear these things, I'd feel better. Yeah, Hornet gun is really good. Probably one of the best guns in the game. Nope, I got it. So yeah, like my main thought as far as like the 1-on-2 battles is that like as much as I'm gonna hate it, I have to carry in like a metal ape. Because it feels like at least for that particular battle set, I love this game of this growing up, and I kind of wish Nintendo took this IP more seriously. Yeah, like we haven't had a new one since Arena, which is really sad. But Nintendo not taking non-flagship titles seriously, name a more iconic couple, I guess. Alright, let me try the 1-on-2 with like the Hornet gun and see how this goes. Then that in the ground legs. We want the high jump legs. Also, Nintendo, to be fair, Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. I was gonna say, I guess that's fair. We could blame noise. No, I understand. Alright, Linda. Alright, let's get started. I want to try out the Bees My God gun at least once and see how this goes. But yeah, I'm probably fucking cooked. I know the point thresholds for this are the point thresholds for this one are much lower to compensate, but like oh, wasn't very good unfortunately. Yeah, always happens like that, doesn't it? Yeah, this shit is for the birds. So like the only other battle I can try at this point, maybe with the Hornet gun I can go back and pound the shit out of the computer battle. Let me try that actually, because this one is gonna annoy me. If you have tips for this one specifically, Nick, go ahead and let him rip, but I'm not I'm probably gonna dip out of this one and go do the computer battle instead because this is already pissing me off. Oh my god, I want to do it. I will say that the grand battle deliberately forcing you to learn how to use other robos by virtue of the fact that like it is basically putting you under the gun to actually make sure that you understand how they work, so you know so you really understand the way that the robos themselves specifically work is pretty good practice. I don't have anything against it on principle. It works out pretty well. It's just that like 1-on-2 is some bullshit. That's how I feel about that. What was the name of the other game, though? Now I'm curious. Hornet gun. My beloved. How'd you kill? Medium. Alright, let's get back on. Yeah. First fight would be... Yeah, makes sense. I probably should have switched the legs to cut different angles. Because I was probably still thinking too much about it. Thank you so much, JC, for the 2-month sub. Deeply appreciate it. You can get exclamation point hype in the chat. Area B to get stuff fired by the Phoenix gun. Yeah, makes sense. I'll probably switch to either Shining Fighter or Metal Ape. Maybe grab like the formula legs or something and stay on the ground. Might be one way of dealing with it based on that. Okay, yeah. So we were thinking in the same vein. So basically, a strike vanisher. Oh yeah. Don't they have a thing where with the short hops losing the trip? Ah, fuck. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Yeah. Yeah, strike vanishers. Alright. And I did get the model that Linda favors, which also I just like aesthetically, so I could probably use that one. Thinking of Lightning Sky. Damn it! Lightning Sky with one Dash. Well, we'll look at what strike vanishes I have. After this is done. Ah, fucks. Yeah. I might just be cursed for a computer battle in terms of just, like, not picking... of just making, like, shit-ass robo picks. It really might be on me. But, alright, let's take a look then at the Strike Vanisher, even for this one, just to see. Look, God. Bombs. Yeah, that would do it. Alright, so... all I've got is a javelin. Damn it! Yeah, it's fine. I'm grumbling about it from an aesthetics perspective, just because, I'm grumbling about it from an aesthetics perspective because, I like robos that look cool. Alright, let me sit and think a little bit. Sword Storm. I do have to pick a different set of bombs that I actually like using. Smash Bomb is for anti-airing. The Delta, I guess, and then normally I like either Cockroach or Spider. Okay, Bear Javelin looks like white bread. Yeah. So let's feel it out with Javelin a little bit, so I can kind of see the games inside of my alley. I really like Custom Robo Evolution. It's a pretty fun game. They're, like, specifically my only shotgun and pretty decent pick, which I can... oh yeah, fair. Let me try that then real quick, actually, because that is a good point. Because I mostly have to, like, acclimate to how this specific robo works. But yeah, JC, like, basically, literally, in this game, the only thing that I have really felt like is, like, the kind of bullshit that makes it unfun in a general sense is, like, the one-on-two battles for the second half of the story that I'm in right now. There's, like, a set of 6 that I have to do. I'm not doing that set of battles right now. I went and jumped back to a previous battle set that I want to do a little bit, that I want to do better on, but okay. Yeah, I gotta specifically adjust to the way that, like, Strike Vanishing works. Fuck! Delta doesn't have, like, a switch. Fuck. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to get the feeling of it. So probably I actually want, like, short hop legs then, I guess, because I don't really want to be in the air for a long time, just to get the immediate, hop to that. So let me try switching that out, actually. So rather than the stabilizer legs, let's try the quick jumps and see how that works out. But yeah, no, I'd recommend this game. Like, Architect's computer version setup. Yeah, because I figured, like, you can also, like, just do the formulas and run along the ground and then just short hop when you need to evade. How the fuck did they track me through that? What? Yeah, I guess that is kind of the major flaw, is that if they have a good enough charge, then I kind of just eat shit, which is fair. Let's see. Flip flop between quick jump and short thrust legs. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm doing little weight. This is a little waiter, so let's see here. Short thrust gives you really good agility to go while you're dashing. Alright. I think we go for the mean build this time. Be honest, yeah. I remember you said that last time. Literally the only reason why I'm not is not because I don't believe you, but because I don't like being super fragile with Little Vader. And aside from maybe like one model, like the aesthetics otherwise, they don't hit. So I know I'm probably not doing it as right, but I can't make myself go. If I get hit once, I get knocked down. Can't handle it. Though then again, getting sniped from like halfway across the map makes this the worst possible time to pick this build, actually. So let me stop doing that. Alright. How do I deal with this? Let me actually think about this for a second. Sword Storm means that I don't have to approach. Yeah, so that's literally the only reason why I've been skipping out on using a Little Vader. It's just like, that's too fragile, right? Like, I love me some RTSD, but like, I also need to be able to at least take a couple hits in case I fuck up, and I'm like... Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, snipe these nuts. Fuck, he actually did snipe those nuts. Ow. way secret pods are shouldn't go in this game. Yeah. I think sometimes I forget. Like, I usually just get lazy, and will, like, leave, and will, like, do spider or roach pods. The seekers are the ones that, like, do the funny sort of satellite thing where they deploy and then they follow the opponent, right? I should have at least one set. Yeah. I see the point. Yeah, I see the vision now. Fuck! That's my own fault, because I literally stopped to shoot right in the middle of, gameplay alongside Unsafe and Grand Battle. Yeah. I'm watched. I'm gonna leave it for now. Cause I'm like I'm like half an hour past where I normally am at. My scores are ass right now. So I'm screaming, crying, throwing up. So I'll hold it there for tonight. Thank y'all for coming by. I'm sorry I started late. Shenanigans were happening, specifically in Final Fantasy XIV. I was like, I'm doing that, and so I got distracted by a lot. I admit to that. So thank y'all for coming by. I'm gonna double check to make sure that this week is actually Ingrid week in Street Fighter 6. That was 1 month ago. Give me the date. So what's the deal with Ingrid? Blah blah blah. Release date. May 28th. Okay, that's why she hasn't had her thing yet, because I was off by a week. Yeah, there are my links. You can go check them out over there. If you want to know more about the game dev studio that I helped co-found, that I am currently doing game development with, head over to the itch page. And then, of course, if you want to hang out with us when Machine's not running, here's the spot. So I was mistaken. Ingrid Week is not this week. Ingrid Week is at the end of May. So we will probably wind up getting Ingrid's last trailer this week. because they usually do it like a week before the character releases. So Ingrid is releasing on May 28th. So Ingrid Day for us is May 29th. This upcoming week is probably going to be Strive and another fighting game, because we're going to save Street Fighter 6 for Ingrid Day. And then next Sunday, probably more custom robo. I might attempt to see if I can clean up one or two of these refights off stream. Maybe if I get lucky and have the time and or the willpower to kind of power through it. My general rule. Put me back in focus, please. Camera. Why does my camera keep doing this? Where it puts me out of focus for no reason that I can discern. Stop that. I'm right here. Put me back in focus. Camera. Technology, I swear to God. So the only refight that I would do off stream would be the robo battle, would be the computer battle. If I finally do work out something with the 1-on-2, probably I'm going to be doing that one on stream still. But like robot battle, if I do refights, I will try to keep those off stream unless we get like stuck. Because damn, that's rough. As for who we're going to hang out with, let me go see who's on right now. See who we can go raid. Who haven't we been to for a while? Okay, follow channels. Who we got? I'm trying to see who is blackety black that I could drop y'all off with. I like to be more deliberate about doing that. Let me see here. Let's. And also, not just that, but also drop y'all off somewhere where we know what the vibes are like. Trying to see, cause dang. Look at who we got. Because when was the last time we went to go visit Technique? I feel like we've been by Technique recently. Metric is on. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think we're gonna do Metric because we haven't been by there for a hot minute, and they are currently doing some Hitman World of Assassination. I think that'll do. So yeah, we're gonna go hang out with Metric. They do variety streaming stuff, but right now, in particular, playing Hitman World of Assassination. So we're gonna go hang out over there. Sin, if you could do the shout out, please, I'd appreciate it. Or the rate, or the exclamation point raid rather. My brain is empty. There's also a Guilty Gear Strive tournament on. If it were fighting Friday, I would go drop us off over there. If it were fighting Friday, I would go drop us off over there. At the tournament, I mean. Why am I still out of focus? That's annoying. Sorry everybody. I know that my face is horribly blurry, but this is where we're going. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask if you go outside, be excellent to each other. But not the bigots, racists, terrorists, sexist, anti-queer folks, or fascists. Remember, Black Lives Matter, trans rights, human rights, reproductive rights, human rights. Palestine, Sudan, Congo. Let's all be free. None of us are free. We're all free. Take care of each other. Look after each other. Look out. All that really means is that you do what you can, right? Start local, focus local, and kind of go from there. Even while my face is blurry, please do your best with those things. have fun with Metric. And I will catch y'all whenever I catch y'all, whether on Discord or otherwise. Alright. Later, y'all. Deuces.